Anadyr is a river in the far northeast Siberia which flows into Anadyr Bay of the Bering Sea and drains much of the interior of Chukotka Autonomous Okrug.Its basin corresponds to the Anadyrsky District of Chukotka. Geography. The Anadyr is 1,146 kilometers long and has a basin of 191,000 square kilometers. It is frozen from October to late May and has a maximum flow in June with the snow melt. It is navigable in small boats for about 570 kilometers to near Markovo. West of Markovo it is in the Anadyr Highlands, and east of Markovo it moves into the Anadyr lowlands. The drop from Markovo to the sea is less than 100 feet. It rises at about 67 degrees north latitude and 173 degrees east longitude near the headwaters of the Anadyr River. Flows southwest receiving the waters of the Yablon and Erapol rivers, turns east and passes Markovo and the old site of Anadyrs, turns north and east and receives the Man River from the south, thereby encircling the Lebediny Zakaznik. Turns northeast to receive the Anadyr River from the north, turns southeast past the Anadyr Zakaznik and receives the Anadyr River from the north. At Lake Krasnoy, it turns east and flows into the One-Man Bay of the Anadyr estuary. If the One-Man Bay is considered part of the river, it also receives the Velika Yar River from the south and the Kanchelin River from the north. Its basin is surrounded by Amgaima River and Palyavam River, Bolshoy River and the Oloy branch of the Omelon River and Penshina River. History. In 1648 Semen Dezhnev reached the mouth of the Anadyr after being shipwrecked on the coast. In 1649 he went upriver and built winter quarters at Anadyrs. For the next 100 years the Anadyr was the main route from the Arctic to the Pacific and Kamchatka. In the 18th century, the Anadyr was described by the polar explorer Dmitry Laptev. Ecology. The country through which it passes is thinly populated, and is dominated by tundra, with a rich variety of plant life. Much of the region has beautiful landscapes, dominated by often spectacular, rugged mountains. For 9 months of the year the ground is covered with snow, and the frozen rivers become navigable roads. George Kennan, an American working on the Western Union Telegraph expedition in the late 1860s, found that dog sled travel on the lower Anadyr was limited by lack of firewood. Reindeer, upon which the local inhabitants subsisted, were once found in considerable numbers, but the domestic reindeer population has collapsed dramatically since the reorganization and privatization of state-run collective farms beginning in 1992. As herds of domestic reindeer have declined, herds of wild caribou have increased. There are 10 species of salmon inhabiting the Anadyr River basin. Every year, on the last Sunday in April, there is an ice fishing competition in the frozen estuarine waters of the Anadyr River's mouth. This festival is locally known as Korfest. The area is a summering place for a number of migratory birds, including brent geese, Eurasian widgeons, and the pintails of California.